to New York Community Bank announcing a $1 billion capital raise, a leadership shakeup as well. You can take a look at shares, which were as low as $1.70 today, and they're well higher than that on this news. Gilman Hill's Jenny Harrington, she owns that stock. She joins me now on the phone. We're watching, Jenny, this stock trade north of $3 now on this news. I said, and I honestly, I'm not making light of anything. I know how lousy you felt when we spoke earlier today. Now that you've had a chance to digest some of this news, can you tell us what you're thinking about this stock?
Sure. So what I'm thinking is that over the past month, the excessively stupid missteps that we've seen them make, today it's the opposite, like just within the context of today. What they've done just now is as extremely smart course correction as the missteps have been stupid. So when we look at who's coming in, I think actually the new board of directors is the most important to me. So we see Milton Berlinski, who ran the Goldman Sachs Financial Institutions Group, actually created it. Steve Mnuchin, who is also a Goldman partner and then Secretary of the Treasury. And the two other new board members are both from One West. One will be the new CEO. So when I was complaining before that a year ago when they bought those signature assets, they should have brought, people with really big bank, $100 billion plus banking experience in, they have done that, and they've done it in a major way. So what I need to do now is I always say the starting point is today. And so where do you go from here? And so my job now is to do the following. One, I need to continue to sell out of the stock. It's violated all of my investment theses, but I need to do that as smartly as possible. It doesn't mean I just blow it out. There's just too much ambiguity. I don't know how to assess the tangible book value right now. I need to figure out what they're doing with the dividend. And then for taxable accounts, there's like that big tax loss that's valuable. Then I'm going to let the dust settle, figure out what tangible book value is, see what this new management's actually doing. And then after that, I would honestly consider buying it back because this is such a great new management team and such an important addition to the board. So it is dicey, but it's interesting. And, earlier when I said to you, what's upsetting me the most is that there's these really, really great assets they have, and vultures are coming in and picking them off. Well, as a shareholder, you get to keep owning those assets, and they are valuable. And this is a statement to that. So
you use the words course correction, and I know you're specifically talking about the company, and you laid out all the steps.
Right.
But you know how this is. Once a narrative develops around a particular stock, you can scream, this is better, the fundamentals are great, till you're blue in the face. Is it a course correction necessarily for the stock over a long enough period of time that would make you excited to stay in it and even the chance that you would buy more? Because, again, I look at a move like this and I'm saying, well, Jenny told me that she's been selling some here and there, that this is the moment that she's going to get out.
No, I'm going to finish selling it. I need to finish selling it. I'm mostly out of it. I need to get out of this. There's too much ambiguity for here and now today for me. My job is to give my clients a very steady income stream from dividends that they can depend on. That's erased. I don't know how steady and secure that is right now. But I'll sell it now. I'll do it smartly. Clearly down at $1.86 this morning. It was oversold. I still think it's worth probably at least north of $4, hopefully more than that. So I'll just keep getting out of it smartly. But that's where I'll let the dust settle. And I really would consider going back in. I am extremely enthusiastic about the development of who's investing. I mean, it's Steve Mnuchin, it's Hudson Bay, it's Reverence Capital, which is Milton Berlinski, it's Citadel. Those are real heavy hitters who can actually really affect change at a company. And I think those guys can change the narrative. And the board is impressive. The new CEO is impressive. I like that they're keeping Sandro Danello along because they know that he's the smart one in the thing and knows everything inside that company at this point. So I think they're on the mend. By what magnitude that means, I don't know.
All right, we'll leave it there. I appreciate your time, Jenny, so very much. We'll see you soon. Jenny Harrington, Gilman Hill.